That can't be done without an impact, man. It can't. Get you a self-tapper here. Start your pilot hole right here in the center. Where we got this marked out. Back it out. Now, there's a couple of ways you can drill this out, right? You can use just this. You can do the washer trick. Everyone knows the washer trick. I think I'll show you the washer trick right now. This is the washer trick. I've already done a pilot hole. Most of my work is done. I'm going to go as fast as I want. Ready? And I'm not going to break my bit.
Put it in your left hand.
Just flips the whole time. Spins on the washer. Do not do this unless you're using an impact, by the way. This is to show you what you can do with an impact driver. We're already through. Now, if you do this with a drill, this can happen. And the thing about this is that it's not evenly spaced, and this can really jack you up. See this wood here? Nothing happens because it's an impact driver. If you do that with a drill, you better believe there'd be blood everywhere. We're gonna see what happens.
All right.
You see that? Removes the whole piece of wood.
Or you could just go low and slow with the drill and not have any of these. You would not have any of these issues.
We'll go ahead and do something a little bit more extreme. We'll get a unibit here. This is the Irwin unibit. I always kept this in my tool pouch. Gonna require a little bit more torque.
What's up, Shaka Gillis? Glad to see you back with us.
One thing about these is because it's constantly slipping, I can actually grab this. I can. It's not hot. We take a drill here. I'm going to go ahead and put it in a bind here. We're going to see what happens.
All right.
You see that? Removes the whole piece of wood?
Yes.
That's why I use an impact.
I'm just going to tell you now, just for the fun of it, but the bits that you're using,
yeah,
they don't want to be used with an impact driver.
Hey, I hate to tell you.
Yeah, you can do it, but you don't want to do it.
They last long enough for it not to matter. You can be on a ladder. You can do all kinds of stuff with those bits with an impact. And I'm not going to break my bit.
Put it in your left hand.
Just flips the whole time. Spins on the washer. Hole saw doesn't get in a bind. I can go as fast as I want all day.
What's up, Rod?
We'll actually cut a hole through the washer before we get in trouble. Not great for the bit, but just to show you guys. And then you can finish up your cut. See where it's in a bind there? And I had to give it a little bit more throttle. If this was in speed 1, that's why I recommend speed 2.
Wow.
And this is a smaller pilot tip, maybe like a 3/16. Requires even less.
Oh, Mr. Walt, I want to say a lot, but I'm going to let it go.
We're going to push right down here. We're already in. And I can even drill this while I'm holding this in my hand, which would usually be a death sentence.
I will, Gavin. This is a good tip. I agree with you on this one, 100%. Hi, baby.
Just one wrap like this. Now we're going to wrap it up. You're going around it.
Baby.
We're going to go over and then back down.
I can't do the close-up of the dog. This is a good trick, by the way. This is a great trick.
Okay. This is pretty much how you start power wire roll. If you double up your power wire, it's only as strong as the other strand. Because one strand breaks and they all break. You want to twist it just a little bit, not a whole bunch, just enough to kind of get in a little bind here, like that. Get your helper to hold this side. Now what we're going to do, we're going to throw it over the weight of this, like this. You see that?
Yes.
Kind of hard to see. You have to wait until we get done there. But we just braided this.
Uh-huh.
And you're that much safer. If this isn't a drill, it does this. That can't be done without an impact, man. It can't.
Oh, you guys know I'm looking for a step bit. I hope I didn't put it over there.
But yeah, just like he mentioned, just like I mentioned before we even started using the impact, the drill is the weapon of choice, especially if you're going to do a bunch. But if you're in a situation where you need to cut something that's loose,
yeah, that I agree with.
Very, very safe with an impact and quick. And how many times you're going to be cutting something loose? Your $20 bit that you're worried about burning up will pay for itself when you're able to do that task that much quicker, because there is no vice. There is no, there's nothing like that. You might have a stud wall you can screw a couple of screws to with this. But yeah, there is no vice. There's nothing like that. It's just you and a freaking loose thing and a hole saw, and hopefully you are smart enough not to hurt yourself.